Alright, well, Kasumi's fine, I guess, but she isn't gonna come with us until whatever is going on here is sorted out.
And she's physically okay, but she still thinks she's a robot.
Nothing that a little electroshock therapy won't fix.
We could, yeah, that's a good idea. We shove a bunch of electricity and magnets near her head, and then when she doesn't shut down and go haywire, that'll convince her that she's human.
Perfect! That's a great idea. Alright, but we'll have to worry about that one later.
Yeah, because I didn't bring any magnets either.
Also, I'm not a doctor, so, like, that's not my concern. We'll leave that as a suggestion to her parents when we fill out the invoice.
Yes.
Suggestion, give Kasumi electroshock therapy and put her into an MRI machine to prove that she's not a robot.
Can we do that for anyone who's suspected of being a synth? Put them in the MRI machine, and if they got electric components, they'll just rip it out of them? That's just
Does anyone even have functioning MRI machines at this point?
Probably not, actually.
You think DiMA's an MRI machine?
DiMA did not look like an MRI machine to me.
We should go ask DiMA if he's an MRI.
DiMA, are you MRI?
Also, who are you people?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
And miss out on a fun boat ride? I don't think so.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to.
Yeah!
Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
I mean, hey, no argument from me.
Good. Glad to hear it. You have DiMA's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Oh, she just invited you to take off your pants. Put on some pajamas. Get comfy.
I thought you were going somewhere different with that one, but never mind. No, you weren't. So what's your story? You a big fan of The Matrix? I can tell based on your coat and the computer monitors back there.
I used to work for the Institute, returning synths that had escaped. I was tracking a synth and instead found DiMA. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways.
Oh, okay.
And that's the end of the conversation.
Could you help us get into the Institute? That might be relevant later. We don't have a way to do that yet.
No, we're detectives. We don't care about the Institute. That's not
okay.
our problem. Alright, what's your deal?
So, you've talked to DiMA. You know why we're here. I certainly hope that you'll consider helping us. DiMA's vision is worth fighting for.
What can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? DiMA and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. DiMA insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Well, if there's ever anything I can do to help out, go find somebody else.
There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware we needed. Storage
You
drives.
heard what I said.
The boat never finished the trip, you see, so the drives are still out there. I could really use them here for extra parts, if nothing else. My understanding is that the boat wrecked southwest of here, so does this sound like something you could handle?
A boat wreck that we could salvage, possibly.
I don't do much for free.
How does 100 caps sound?
Sounds like that'll barely cover bar tab on Hooters night.
Would 200 caps be more agreeable?
I don't know, I think you're severely underestimating the size of the Hooters.
Oh dear. I'm so sorry. Insulting you was not my intention. Is 300 caps less insulting? That's really about all I can spare.
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there.
Gulpers, ghouls, wolves,
Hooters,
frogs.
gams.
The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Alright, fine, I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Why am I agreeing to do so much stuff?
If we prove our usefulness, then maybe that'll convince...
The next time a tall dame with gams that don't quit comes into my office that looks like trouble, I'm just gonna take the trouble, because this is not worth it.
Okay.
I thought, you know, we're gonna avoid dealing with all the trouble for once, and I'm gonna just take a nice simple case, go find a missing kid. How hard could it possibly be? Like the time I found that cat. It was like literally a block away. Easiest job ever. But no. It turns into this. Somehow now we're in an observatory talking to a toaster.
You know, I did just realize that we are in an observatory, and it's kind of ironic that I was so unobservant to that fact before.
Like, what else would it be?
I don't know.
It's not like it's the giant boobs of the San Onofre nuclear power plant.
An amphitheater, maybe. An indoor stadium.
The Las Vegas Sphere. No, it's not turning into this big stupid emoji and winking at me. That's how I know it's not the Las Vegas Sphere. Hey, DiMA, I got a question for you.
Did you need something?
1, are you an MRI? 2, Kasumi's been poking around in things that she shouldn't have been poking around in. I'm allowed to tell you that because of client private eye confidentiality agreement.
Yeah, doctors have to agree to a strict set of ethics, but you're not a doctor, you're a private eye.
Yeah.
She should be focusing on herself, her new life. She shouldn't have to bear the burden of the outside world. Please, this is a matter best left to me and my advisors. We aren't planning to destroy the island. Those projections were merely to help us realize the cost of inaction.
What are you talking about? It's a very simple question. Are you or are you not capable of magnetic resonance imagery?
I'd ask that you not trouble yourself with it.
The toaster wouldn't tell me whether or not he was an MRI, but I had ways of getting that information out of him. And then I throw a stapler at the MRI. Just get ripped into a bunch of pieces.
Yeah.
There's a conflict that's been brewing on this island shortly after we built Acadia. Between Far Harbor and the Children of Atom.
Simply put, they want to kill each other, and each side wants us to help them.
We've tried to stay neutral, but Far Harbor was going to be wiped out by the fog, so that's when we built the condensers for them.
And I was friends with the previous leader of the Children of Atom, Confessor Martin. I even gave them their headquarters, the submarine base they named the Nucleus.
Which was a mistake, because Martin is gone and the new confessor, Tectus, is completely insane.
He's been threatening us, to force us to choose a side.
Martin, the only reason Martin's gone is because he got a wild hair up his ass about how the Children of Atom was worshipping wrong, so he nailed a bunch of new rules to the door of the church. But it turns out the door was metal. Also, it was a UNESCO World Heritage Site, so they got rid of him. If I got rid of him, I mean they put him into one of the torpedo tubes on a submarine and then launched him into the wall.
That's one way to do it.
It was like a Looney Tunes bit. He made a hole in the wall in the shape of his body.
DiMA's earliest memories are stored in the military computer banks in that base. The pre-war security systems and Confessor Martin's goodwill were supposed to keep them safe.
But now Tectus is in charge, and he's after DiMA's memories. We don't even know what's in them.
But we do know that I spent nearly a century on this island alone. Whatever's in there is too dangerous to allow Tectus to get his hands on them.
You'll have to get through the Children of Atom's base. You're new on the island, so you might be able to pose as a recruit.
I don't know how new I'm gonna be on the island once I've helped literally everyone with their problems. I don't know why I have to do that. Oh, crap. We're supposed to be helping out the people of Far Harbor with stuff.
You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it.
I'm going to replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the Children of Atom directly.
What?
Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
Yeah, but if we kill all of them, then they can't wage war, and then there will be peace.
I need to talk to my partner here outside.
Out of earshot, yes.
Yeah, out of earshot. And you definitely don't have microphones and cameras everywhere, right? Do you think they have microphones and cameras everywhere? Here, hang on.
I don't think that's gonna work.
It's a Faraday cage, get it?
Okay.
See?
It works, yeah.
Faraday cage.
Is that what a Faraday cage does? It prevents you from listening in?
It just blocks all electromagnetic frequencies. But we weren't there for a while.
The sun has come up. Yeah. Just treat these children of Adam like they're your generic trappers or raiders. Just shoot them on sight. Don't even bother diplomacy. It's just easier this way. Wait, how many windmills can you see from up here?
2.
There is still
only
just
two.
just the 2.
Still only 2 windmills. Real ripper of a wind farm you got there.
Anyway, you wanted to...
I've had enough answering doctor questions and talking to robots, so why don't we go back down to Far Harbor and talk to some actual living human beings?
Sounds good.
I think we should go talk to the doctor and get some more radiation-removing drugs and whatnot.
You another vulture circling over Andre's body? He ain't dead.
I just got here and I wanted some medical supplies. Who the hell starts a conversation like that?
Poor Andre's my patient over there. He spent too long a spell in the fog. You may think you know your mainland radiation poisoning, but we got our own special brand here.
I just want some medical supplies so that I can, you know, help out around town.
You? Help? Well, poor Andre's got it bad. Good as dead. Well, I suppose there's no harm letting you have a poke. But I'll be watching you.
You are a terrible doctor! Why would you agree to let me do that? I didn't even want to do that. I just want... Oh my god.
Food. Stimpaks.
Hey, what do you want? What's your deal?
Time for some end-of-life care. He's suffering from prolonged severe radiation exposure and he's barely clinging to life.
Oh, so you're telling me that you breathed in a bunch of glowing gas and now you feel bad. Why don't you grow up?
Using blood plasma, Radaway, and anesthetics, you managed to stabilize the patient.
Yay! I mean, he's not really my patient, but...
Guns.
There are no police.
I think you may have done it. I'll keep looking after Andre. But I think thanks to you, he's got a fighting chance.
You know, when I'm
That's the best
feeling
I can
down,
offer.
a little
This is
commerce always
ridiculous.
cheers
You're
me
in
up.
charge here. You can't just ignore a crime.
I'm sorry, but I don't have time for
You
this.
can't just ignore me either. Turn around and face me.
Ah, you there. Are
The
you
hole
that
needs
detective
mending.
I've heard about?
No! Who said I was a detective? Nobody, no, why are you talking to me?
The like.
Mayor Avery said that someone new had arrived on the island, investigating a missing person. That must be you. I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Mike, remind me to never say out loud that I've had enough of talking to robots and doing medical things. Ever again. Where did this crime take place?
The hell looks like
At
it
the
to me.
Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
This is conversation on the clock.
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time.
Wow, pre-war money. This is worthless. Who's the victim?
We want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker,
You guys have newspapers?
the financier of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous
You got a
crime?
printing press?
Alright, fine, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
No, I'll meet you there.
Eventually.
Very good. I shall meet you at the main entrance to the hotel.
Hi.
Yeah, that's something we can deal with later, yeah. Whose house are we breaking into now? Hello, this is our house now. We're kicking you out.
No, we're not kicking her out. She's one of the people that we were instructed to help. Hi.
I see you have an open door
The
policy
hull
by...
took a battering, to be sure. But she wouldn't be standing at all if it weren't for you. They call me the Mariner, shipwright, handyman, and the only one keeping the harbor afloat,
Nice crab claw.
beside Captain Avery.
It's nice to meet you.
Likewise, I hope the island doesn't kill you quick. Or slow, for that
Yeah.
matter. I don't suppose you'd be willing to lend a hand. In order to do proper repairs, I need tools. Specialized tools. And they won't be easy to come by. 450 caps if you can, though.
Ooh, that's a lot of money.
That sounds like entirely more than anybody else has offered me so far.
You've kept these walls up so long, and sure, you don't have any doors, but is that why you need special tools to make doors?
I want to build the hull up proper, make it strong, and keep those blasted crabs out. For good.
Oh, that's fair, yeah.
All right, I'll help.
Eagle's Cove Tannery. Tools are certain to be there. Now get.
If you're certain, all right, to the tannery, I suppose.
I like her. She's got moxie.
Yeah.
And she just told me what she needed and where it was and gave me a good amount of money.
Well,
how could I not like her?
Let's definitely help her out first. If we're gonna help out anyone, we'll start with her. Where are we going?
Clear to the other side of the island.
Well, all right, fine. We'll make our way there.
Figure we can just cut through the middle of town.
They said this fog wasn't like regular radiation, and yet it's acting like regular radiation.
It seems to be basically just regular radiation, yes.
Yeah.
Beaver Creek Lanes?
You know, I had an Uncle Beaver. It was nice going to his cottage in the middle of winter, go snowmobiling. A lot of fun.
Was his name Beaver or was he a beaver?
No, that was his name. It was Uncle Beaver.
It's an odd name. Speaking of beavers.
Oh, there's some prime meat right there. What was this? What building we walked into right now?
Oh, it's a bowling alley.
Oh! How you gonna solve that 7-10 split? Oh! Right between the eyes. Not a very big bowling alley, mind you. Well, there might be some more lanes later down the...
Hey, Mike, you might want to check your 6.
Oh, I'm not... sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the game.
Oh,
What?
hello.
Why? Weird.
I think the trapper was maybe worried about ghouls sneaking up on...
Excuse me, I'd like some french fries? Oh, I can't get any french fries now.
I think the trapper was maybe worried about ghouls sneaking up on him, but then he also placed the landmine, I don't know, 2 feet away from his own body. Not a smart man.
No. Not an alive man anymore either, for that matter. A rock.
Why do you have a rock?
Why does he have a rock?
What are you doing? What were you doing in here?
Oh, so that's what got stuck in the plumbing. Just pulled out a bowling pin. Am I just making that clog worse? Alright, there's nothing in here. Hey, who's shooting guns out there and trying to take a poop?
Does this count as a strike or is that a spare?
Hope that guy's got a spare leg.
And this is why whenever anybody's like, oh, why didn't you just shoot for the leg if you didn't want to kill him? That's why you don't shoot for the leg. Ow.
Not like there's any important veins or arteries in the leg.
Yeah, you know, it's not like it's filled with things that'll just die once everything starts leaking out of them. I left Mike to deal with the zombies and headed upstairs. I heard there were some good bowling pins up there.
Zach left me to my own devices, killing the employees of the bowling alley. Little did he know there were more upstairs, waiting to ambush him. But they were very sneaky, very well hidden, and he couldn't see them. Also, they had fallen asleep, so they forgot to attack him.
What's with these ghouls and carrying rocks?
Is there something special about that rock? Oh, it's a uranium.
It's a weapon.
It's a uranium core. It's a rock. You can just throw rocks, huh? Ow! There you go. Oh.
I'm taking that rock back. Next enemy I see is getting rocked. Okay, so Mark and I had to scrap the lane return launcher idea. Getting the wheel up to the speed we wanted was just sanding the flat edges into balls that threw off the balance and was ruining them. We were talking with some of the old timers and Jacob said we should just get one of them Fat Man catapults and use that. So we talked to a guy who knew a guy that knows a guy. Cut to the chase, we're out a couple tanks of gas, but we found one at an old surplus center out in the Willy Wax. Not sure if it's entirely legal, but hey, we're only gonna kill pins with it, so what the hell, right? Okay, so first the good news. The launcher is working. We were having trouble with the balls getting caught in the launch tube eyeballs, but shaving down the polyurethane on the balls a smidge and putting a fresh coat of wax polish on it has it launching them wicked fast. The bad news is that we forgot to reduce the tension springs, and the first ball we launched flew straight in through the wall of the office and the stoved-in table in the dining area. Daniel took out Mr. Clog with it, knocked him clean out his chair. We'll have to tune the power down a bit before giving it to Thomas. Also, every ball he uses will have to be altered to work with the launcher, but it shouldn't be too hard to do.
Yeah, no.
Gotta record this so as I don't forget later. After we closed up for the night, Matt and I split a couple of pictures while cleaning the pin setters.
Damn, I actually got his voice
We
really
got to
close.
talking about Thomas. I just can't believe he's gonna be stuck in a wheelchair for the rest of his life. And now, he ain't never gonna have the chance, to bowl that perfect game he's been so close to. So it's like 2:45, and we're shooting the balls back up the return and checking the motors and all, and we get this really good idea. Well, Thomas's arms still work, so maybe we could use one of them ball returns, but hook it up to a stronger motor and mount it on a board or something. He could launch the balls out of it, and down the lane, it'd be like an awesome bowling gun.
Yeah.
If he can still use his arms, it's not like he can't bowl ever again. He can just swing it with his arm. We're really fucking stupid. Oh.
The striker, huh? Well, there you go. Chance to cripple the leg. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous.
We thought it would be really funny to make him a bowling ball launcher and then also make it specifically break people's legs. Because, he can't use his.
Alright, there's the haptic drive we came here for, I guess.
We didn't come here for this. We just came in here.
Oh, well,
I
we got
found
it.
This thing.
When somebody sends us on a mission to get a haptic drive, we'll have it. Good. Oh, I hope there's more bowling lane employees in the building.
I don't know a lot about bowling alleys, but I can 100% tell you that this is not what the back of a pin setter looks like.
Oh, I hear an employee.
I bonked him in the head.
And the best,
oh, hey, another rock.
The best part is you get your ammo back after firing it. It's great. It doesn't mean you have to carry around 5 bowling balls at all times.
Yeah, I gotta carry around a lot of bowling balls, and it kind of takes up a big chunk of the screen. I unironically want to go to pin setter school.
There's a school for pin setting?
Yeah, there's a school for learning how to repair the pin setting machines for bowling.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
I unironically want to go to it.
Oh, why don't you try and get a strike going here? Now's a perfect opportunity to bowl a game.
All right.
Now is the perfect opportunity.
All right, hang on.
Freaking Freddy Fazbear's bowling lane.
Well, doesn't really launch with a whole lot of force.
It might be more for close quarters, I guess. If it were any more forceful, it would destroy the entire bowling alley.
I got how many did I get?
You're only supposed to fire 2 balls, not 3. Also,
oh no, I can't
get your ball back.
Well, I've lost some of my bowling balls.
Oh, fire some more bowling balls in there to dislodge it.
Hang on, I'll just climb down there.
What could go wrong crawling into the mechanisms of a bowling pin resetter?
Yeah, clearly nothing will ever go wrong. Weirdly, I was actually looking up, like, I saw a Reddit thread at one point that was basically, what happens if I get stuck down at where the pin setter machine is? What do I do? And basically, there was a dude that was a pin setter, and basically his answer was, you get the fuck out of there? There's literally no way that you will survive.
Yeah.
There is no way you will survive. It is a multi-ton machine that basically will just compress anything that's down there, so you will get squished.
Yeah.
Or you'll get pulled into the back of it, and it'll just fucking mangle you.
But it looks so fun.
Yeah, I promise it isn't.
Okay, so you didn't get a strike on that one, but we got a couple more lanes here if you want to try again. And there's more ammo.
Yeah, I unironically want to go to pin setter school. Just, I don't know why. I think it would be cool to learn how to repair bowling, the machines in bowling alleys.
It's fascinating. No, it's fair. Oh, you found a shotgun, did you? Found a Remington Model 11 behind the weapons bench.
The magazine cap on it is wrong. And also, it looks like it's a rifled barrel. Which is weird, because if it's a shotgun, why is the barrel rifled? I mean, unless it's a rifled slug barrel, but, I mean, so if it's a rifled slug barrel, then yeah, it would be rifled, but, the magazine cap is wrong because that's a very, like, modern-looking magazine end cap. The Remington Model 11 is basically a Browning Auto 5, but it's built under license by Remington.
Mm-hmm. Short with sling, huh?
Oh, that's really odd that it makes the handguard longer based on the barrel, because that's not how the Browning Auto 5 would work, and it's also weird that it has a sling attached to it like that, because I feel like the sling on the underside of it is a relatively modern.
Stock with shells? Oh, a laser! Yay! That's...
Okay, that's a little odd.
Speaking of things being a little too modern...
Again, that's odd.
Foregrips.
Those are all very, very modern foregrips.
A couple different scopes.
It would have been funny if they had added a poly choke to the barrel. That would have been humorous.
Sure.
When I fire this, is the barrel actually going to recoil backward? Oh yeah, it does actually work.
Nice. Oh,
dang, that's one of the first times I've actually seen a game do. It's a really good approximation
of a retracting barrel. Is that how the gun actually works?
Yeah, so the Browning Auto 5 uses long recoil. So yeah, the barrel and bolt move all the way backwards together. And the reason for that is they're staying locked together so that until the pressure is low enough inside the chamber to eject the shell without it making an explosion.
And then the barrel goes forward without
The barrel moves forward without the bolt, which ejects the round, and then the bolt moves forward, picking up a shell and chambering it.
And they actually got that included with this model of the gun. It's kind of crazy.
It didn't do it on that one, though.
Okay, it's a little glitchy, but that's just Fallout 4 for you. Yeah, it's great. Well done. Learn to appreciate the recoiling rifle barrel.
And like the Browning Auto 5 does actually fit with the noir detective aesthetic.
The legendary feral wolves, maybe not so much. You can just get rid of them. It's fine.
The Browning Auto 5 does actually fit with the noir detective aesthetic because it was invented in the early 1900s.
Oh.
A famous example of the Browning Auto 5 being used is by Bonnie and Clyde. They took a Browning Auto 5 and chopped the barrel way down and sawed the stock off of it. And people colloquially refer to that as a whippet.
Whip it, huh?
Yeah. I think maybe because it's like a type of dog and they're known for being very like thin and slender, so maybe that's why they called it a whippet.
Which came first, the slender gun or the slender dog?
I think it was the dog. I think maybe we should probably stay on the roads, though, to avoid getting exposed to even more radiation than we need to be.
Right, and also getting sidetracked, we should avoid.
Yeah. We're going to find parts for the Mariner.
We're already engulfed in a half a dozen quests. Don't need to round it out to a baker's dozen.
I just heard a goat.
I just heard a goat.
If I start hearing someone asking if I would like to live deliciously, I'm out. I'm not having it.
I'm not familiar with that particular goat.
That's a reference to the movie The Witch.
Oh, which has a talking goat.
So, spoiler.
Oh, well, there it is. Yeah. Wait, that's not a goat, is it? No, I guess it is.
Big Radhorner.
With two heads. Ah.
That was my goat. How dare you? This button on the side is a combination of bolt release, and then also you hold that button down to load rounds into the magazine too.
Okay, so maybe your character is depressing that button.
I don't think so, because when you reload the shotgun, my hand is still very obviously on the stock of the gun, and my left hand is putting the rounds in there.
Right, your hand is still holding onto the...
It's holding onto the stock. It's nowhere near the button, which is all the way towards the front of it, see?
Maybe you just get Slenderman fingers. You know that happens in Fallout sometimes.
Oh yeah, you get fingers that just extend outwards.
Yes.
Fight for it!
Where is he? I want to throw a rock at him.
You gotta get to him before I do.
Oh, he's on the roof!
Marvelous.
He was absolutely unbothered by that rock.
I thought you were gonna throw it. That was a lob if I ever saw one.
It was not a very good throw, I will admit that. I'm not even gonna ask why they were keeping two coffins in their attic.
Well, we'd bury them, but they keep on coming out of the ground. The dead are rising. You know, if we don't bury them, they can't rise.
problem with having a shotgun that is gas operated is when you try to fire things like buckshot or different rounds through it, it kind of has to be tuned for a specific thing, and that requires changing stuff like the piston rings or whatever. Some shotguns are gas operated, but they use friction rings to determine what rounds are in it, so it ends up meaning that you have to tune them for specific rounds, which is kind of a pain in the ass.
That does sound like a hassle, but just don't fire birdshot or dragon's breath out of that.
It's basically what that means is, you set up a gun for a specific type of cartridge, and then now you're not really going to be firing other cartridges through it. The nice thing about recoil operation is that is more forgiving.
Okay.
When it comes to firing certain rounds through it. So recoil operation, you can kind of just run birdshot or buckshot through it. When you do start getting into very low power or very high power rounds, you might start running into some issues. But recoil operation is a lot more forgiving.
Most shotguns use that type of recoil, right? Most modern...
No, a lot of modern... Well, Benelli really likes using inertia recoil on their shotguns. Benelli is basically the biggest company that has done that.
Okay.
Most companies use some type of gas operation.
Oh, that would make sense.
Though Benelli's patent on their specific type of inertia recoil has expired, so now a lot of companies are starting to copy Benelli.
Okay.
Most of them are crappy Turkish shotgun copies, and I've said this before, I'll say it again, don't buy Turkish shotguns.
I wasn't going to,
don't
but
do it.
Okay,
They're not good.
I'll,
there's not really a whole lot of shotguns that use long recoil anymore.
Yeah. I imagine not. No, not if it's going to be that sensitive.
Well, it isn't really sensitive.
You just said you'd have to recalibrate.
No, that's gas-operated shotguns.
The one that you have in your hand is long recoil, right?
Yes.
Okay. And you're saying that this one...
It's not particularly sensitive to different types of rounds being put through it. It'll kind of feed... Practically speaking, it'll feed most things. Now, granted, there is still tuning that will probably need to be done, but it is, practically speaking, more sensitive to things. There are different types of gas operation that shotguns are using now. Like, for example, the Beretta A300 uses a type of gas operation. And then the Beretta 1301 uses a newer type of gas operation that I think is called the Blink system that is supposed to be really good.
You mind? I was learning about shotguns, actually absorbing information. Holy crap, this is the strongest wolf we've fought so far.
Bowling ball. Hey, that car's gonna blow up. Here, I'm gonna grab it.
Damn, what a bowling ball hit.
Ow.
Alright, well, that made my day.
My bowling ball's gone.
Oh, no.
Oh, there it is.
Don't worry, for your troubles, you get a VATS-enhanced shadowed light something or other.
Thank God. Alright, look here, you scumbags. I'm not getting blown up by a car for the third time.
Man, there's a lot of people in this one small, tiny building outpost.
How did I miss every single one of those?
You guys sleep on the same plank of wood? Funny death rattle.
Thank God this thin piece of tin protected me from that nuclear explosion.
What is that? What am I looking at now? Those are some green-looking death claws. They're feral oh, they're werewolves. They're feral werewolves.
They're not werewolves, they're Y-wolves. Spirits possessed by the power of inquiry.
Yeah, we probably could have just let them take each other out, but...
Did I cripple its leg?
1 of 8. Ew, you can see the eggs on its back. Ew. I mean, we just let him take out the spider, okay?
It literally made pins falling over noises when it hit.
The 2 werewolves are down, and the leech is next. And then the spider.
Wow, that leech is just sucking up these bullets.
That's what they do. I could just cross the river as provided. Oh, that's a very convenient bridge right here. Nice.
Do you remember what I said earlier about dames always being trouble?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it turns out dames are trouble again.
Because she's sending us on a dangerous
The
mission.
Mariner sent us on this mission, and now it's just been nothing but trouble. We've been out here for hours, days, years. It's been my entire life. Turret.
Yeah, we blew up your tour. What are you gonna do about it, huh? Nothing. That's what I thought. What?
Well, that looks terrible.
Oh my God! Is there?
Wait, that's where I'm going?
Is it a lava plume?
What the fuck is this?
As the Earth's crust opened up and little
Oh my God, what is that?
demons spewing out.
Oh, I hate this. My revolver isn't gonna be enough for that.
Just grab their woodworking tools and let's go. Is it storage drive?
Oh, wait, shit. No, this is the wrecked boat. We went to the wrong spot. We went and got the thing for
Where are the power tools then? Oh,
Ah!
they're on the other side of the island. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. What is this monster that's dead here? I'm curious. What if it's just sleeping? It wakes up. Oh God, it was. Are you rad?
This is what being curious gets you. This is what being curious gets you. This is your problem now.
Okay.
It's your problem now. Dude, everybody is fucking talking at the same time. I literally cannot hear anything.
Really? It's pretty easy to tune them out for me, but...
Yeah, not for me when you live in fucking ADHD hell and everything is just sensory overload constantly.
No, I get it.
No, try to have a conversation. Try to have a conversation right now while I go A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Look, there's a lamp. Mike, what are you talking about? What are you talking about right now? Hey, you want to buy some fish? Buy some fish. Buy some fish, sir. Why don't you buy some fish? Why don't you buy some fish? And also heal this man and buy some fish.
Why don't you just turn your ADHD off, Zach? It's just that simple.
A stranger came to town that might help you.